Jim Jordan's never seen an abuse allegation that he hasn't been happy to absorb and find an excuse to ignore. We know that during his tenure as an assistant coach at Ohio State University, that a lot of the men wrestlers were sexually abused and harassed. Everybody knew about it. The wrestlers who've talked about it said Jordan knew about it. He claims he knew nothing about it. That's bullshit. Maybe he's like the three blind mice, only he's also dumb and can't hear. Of course, he knew about it and he chose to look the other way. Maybe he participated. Who knows? That's just a guess, because he sure didn't do anything to protect those young men under whose care and tutelage he was supposed to be in charge of. Meanwhile, Max Miller, a Republican representative from Ohio, has been accused of holding a gun to his wife's head, abusing his child by breaking her collarbone. And Jim Jordan says, well, this is just a family matter. Now, naturally, the people like this are part and parcel of Jim Jordan's sphere of influence, and he's happy to have them there because if they abuse their family, they're happy to abuse the rest of their constituents and others as well. It's just appalling that this is the way he stands up for what he thinks is integrity and decency in the United States of America. Meanwhile, reports have coming out now that actually they've been out for a while, that I think it's Deutsche Bank, Bank of America, and can't remember third bank at the moment, are finally getting around to filing suspicious activity reports about all the Epstein monies that were transferred in and out of his accounts. I say finally, Senator Wyden from Oregon is finally getting a lot of this documentation, but it shows that these banks covered up Epstein's activities and his financial connections to child abuse. Some of these reports have been going around for quite a while, and the Secretary of Treasury and others have been sitting on them and hiding them because they know that there are people of power and influence who would be adversely affected by these reports, as damn well they should be. They should be excoriated and thrown out of office and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. But the Republicans in power seem to be perfectly happy to protect them because that seems to be the way that they want their world to be. Let's abuse women. Let's abuse people if we can, and then let's cover it up and cover up the financial transactions that are involved in this. Believe me, this is eventually going to come out. As was mentioned the other day, I think it's Judge Sullivan, I think now has a lot of the Epstein unredacted documents, and these stories are going to start to come out of people, no pun intended, imminently involved with this and their disgusting behavior and equally disgusting cover up by Trump and the rest of these people.